Fucking masterpiece. That was great. That was great, man. So, like, sometimes you have to read in between the lines and see what's not there, right? He's basically said, Kanye, I got your back. You're not crazy. I believe you. These are things like we all believe it, but you're getting in trouble not because you believe it. You're getting in trouble because you said it. This Kanye is not crazy. Donald Trump is the one crazy because he went back to Donald Trump and showed that. He let us feel his he tried to give us he wanted us to empathize with him. Obviously, he's at a point where he can get canceled at any minute. After every single one of his performances, that be the talk. Did they cancel him? Did they cancel him? Let's be for real. After every time David Chapelle dropped content, the next day, weeks be like, did they cancel him? Then he goes, whoever they are, right? Because it's definitely somebody. Interesting. That was very, very well done. David Chapelle is a master, dog. That was a masterpiece, dude. And it was funny. Like, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of his shit recently has lacked the humor. This was definitely funny. David Chapelle is an artist, in some ways the greatest comedic artist of our lifetime. Great art inspires, makes us think, and doesn't necessarily please everyone. He is an American treasure. Great comment. Dave is a genius. Open with the Kanye chain joke and close out with the punchline in true Dave fashion. Take note, SNL, this is how comedy is done. Not necessarily. Comedy is simple, you know, but to be, what's the word I want to say? To be, what's the word I want to say? To be so socially conscious and aware is different. And to do both at the same time. Here's one. He takes controversial topics, breaks them down to the simplest form, makes you laugh, regardless of which side of the fence you're on. Brilliant. Yes, there's a similarity with him and Bill Burr. You guys like Bill Burr? Bill Burr's fucking that nigga's fire. Bill Burr is fire, dog. I wonder if they ever worked together. I'm sure they have. Anyway, Bill Burr, sometimes he shows he pulls back the curtain. I mean the what's the word? The curtain. He pulls back the curtain and he kind of explains, you know, what's behind some of this comedy and you know how it all kind of goes together. But anyway, shout out to Dave Chapelle, man. That was fantastic work. The WNBA joke, yes, that was fantastic. Basically, like the feminism, like, why don't you guys talk all this shit? Why don't you guys go support the WNBA? WNBA is fucking trash. Nobody watches it, you know? He used the N-word graciously, gratuitously. And I was under the impression he made a hell of a deal with Lauren Michels to get on national TV, NBC no less, and carry on like he was filming a Netflix special. That is true. That is true. You know? It's not trash. Yeah, that's right. It's not trash. I just don't like it at all. But it's not trash. The women are professionals. In his first Netflix special, he spoke about about why he left Comedy Central at the height of his show. See, that's the thing about David Chapelle. He left $100 million on the table. I'm not sure if it was 100 million or 10 million or 50. I forget how much it was, but it was a lot of money that he left on the table. So he can empathize with Kanye, who lost a lot of money seemingly in one day. You know. He explained that there was a woman at the network who served as a clearinghouse of sorts who monitored the show's content. Anyway. Then I read an article today, and it made sense how he was able to pull off one of the most brilliant 15 minutes I've ever heard come out of his mouth. Why? Why was that so brilliant? Now, see, now to me, it was brilliant because we know how powerful the Jews are. We know, right? Like, I wonder why whoever's writing this article feels why it was so brilliant. To me, it's like the brilliant is the ability to state the truth, right? The ability to state the truth, and it's how do you get away with it? Do you pussyfoot around the truth? Do you brazenly run up to the truth? Or do you sandwich the truth in jokes and laughs? But the idea of stating what we are all thinking, and also what we don't have, certain people don't have the balls to say, the audacity, right? Comedians have an audacity. Javo K said, some say comedians are the last ones who have freedom of speech. Yeah, these people are social critics. These people run up that, you know what I'm saying? They run up to the line of scrimmage and they flirt with going over the line of, you know what I'm saying? That proverbial line, you know what I mean? Line, whatever it is. Anyway. So, oh, guess what? Guess what? Check this part out. Insiders allege Dave Chappelle's monologue was not known to the show's producer as he practiced it, an entirely different skit during rehearsals. Damn. My nigga is not playing, dog. He had to hide it. You know what I'm saying? He had to hide it because he said Rico is coming, dog. Yo, like a battle rapper, he had a whole nother round. Like, he spit some whole other bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was giving them. That's some Machiavellian shit. That's some Machiavellian shit. Insiders allege Chappelle's monologue wasn't known to the show's producer as he practiced an entirely different skit during rehearsals. You have to have balls as big as steel to have a brand new, not even because of like, okay, let me finish. You have to have balls of steel to have a brand new show that you're saying on live national TV. You know? Like, first of all, you have to, like, be confident with what you're saying because you're rehearsing something else. So, like, you can easily mess up because you actually rehearse something else. So you have essentially not rehearsed this. Cuban, that's a great point. Cuban says, now I wonder if that's true or if the producer is saving face. That's right. That you know, hey. No, well, don't cancel me. He said something else. He lied to me. This quote comes from newspaper page 6. Quote, Dave does a fake monologue during the dress rehearsal because he doesn't want the SNL creator, producer, Lorne Michaels, or anyone else to know what his real monologue is. A source claimed to page 6. God, that's beautiful. The final version of his monologue was blasted by the DL for popularizing anti-Semitism. Oh my God, here they go. Here they go. Oh my God, they're so sensitive. Let's see. Lorne Michaels. God, dude, they sound like a girl who's like hella insecure, and she's just like, you were talking about me, and it's like, no, I wasn't talking about you. No, I wasn't. Nobody's talking about you, bitch. Knock it off. In one joke, Chapelle made light of Kanye West's recent anti-Semitic statements while seemingly offering him a public relations roadmap to skirting past criticism. Yes. I wanted to read a statement I prepared. I denounce anti-Semitism. Yeah, remember? So that's how he started it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He started by saying, I denounce anti-Semitism in all forms, and I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. Yes, you have to do the political bullshit. You have to do the political bullshit. That's what it was. And that Kanye is how you buy yourself some time. Yes. See, it's the truth, but it's a joke. Oh, that was just a joke. You buy time. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog. He basically said you have to play the Jews a certain way. That's basically what he said. You gotta play the Jews a certain way. He said there's two words you do not say. The Jews. Nigga, that's facts. Nigga, we all know that. You don't talk about the gays and you don't talk about the Jews. Everybody knows that. I thought it was brilliant how he was able to use humor. Crybabies, dog. I thought it was brilliant how he was. This is from the article I'm reading. I thought it was brilliant how he was able to use humor to touch on otherwise uncomfortable conversations that has sparked mixed reactions across social media. Mixed reactions? You mean has got this nigga canceled? You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Flinttown said privileged mob. Chapelle said Kanye broke, quote, the show business rules of perception, which David Chapelle described as, quote, if they're black, then it's a gang. If they're an Italian, it is a mob. But if they're Jewish, it is a coincidence. Wow. It's a bar. It's a bar. It's fucking just beautifully well written. Well, Dave spoke on it too. In fact, he said everything Ye said and even pivoted to saying the name of the movie that got Kyrie in the doghouse. From Hebrews to Negroes. To me, it seemed like Dave was punching back at the times he couldn't say what he wanted when he was doing the Chapelle show out of fear the show would have been canceled. He was punching back at a time when people questioned his mental health and thought he was crazy for walking away from $50 million. Why? Because he probably felt pressures from them same folk. He was presumably punching back at, quote, whoever they are. Trying to cancel Ye and Kyrie. And for that, I can't wait to see what he's going to talk about in his comedy special tour with Chris Rock next month. Wow. Chris Rock used to be my favorite as well. Look at this question. Why was he able to say what he wants? Because there's nothing they can take from him. Oh my God, it's called freedom, right? And that's freedom. You know what I'm saying? Most brothers don't have freedom out in this industry. You're signed to somebody who signed to somebody who signed to somebody who signed to somebody. I remember it was Nicki Minaj. Somebody in the industry did something she didn't like, and it was something like she was trying to like find out who the person was signed with, and like try to put pressure and like, you know what I'm saying, say like, basically if you work with them, you can't work with me, and I'm not gonna work with you guys, and basically I'm gonna try to cancel you. And then come to find out that this person was independent, it wasn't shit she could do about it. Unbelievable. Shout out to David Chapelle. Here's a post. This is from two urban girls. Two urban girls, you know, they post a lot of stuff from Los Angeles. They do a lot of stuff from the LA Inglewood area. This is like these sisters is local. This blog right here is a local blog. Okay, yeah, that's what we just read. All right, shout out to two urban girls. I'll put that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying, that I read this from two urban girls. First of all, is this the real Dave Chapelle? Because I heard that, you know, Twitter is like fucking like, this shit is, you don't know who's who these days. Akeem Goodman says, y'all are mad at David Chapelle about Jews, but laughed at black history. What the fuck is he talking about? The fuck is he talking about? At this point, it seems like the white Jews, it's very important to distinguish the two, are purposely targeting black people. Wow. Black Twitter is where, you see, you know, see, Elon Musk, basically, like, I believe black Twitter is the reason why Twitter is so goddamn, like, popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, black Twitter, like, we are Twitter in this motherfucker, you know? So now a comedian making a joke about someone who makes anti-Semitic comments is anti-Semitic? Yeah, that's pure bullshit. Now all of a sudden you are too ignorant to understand the context of jokes. Get the fuck out of here. Dave Chapelle. Yo, he told the truth about Donald Trump, right? He said Donald Trump lies and tells the truth at the same time. Sheesh. That's facts. See, I like this clip right here. This is a good one.
He's very loved. And the reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. He's what I call an honest liar. Well, I'm not joking right now. He's an honest liar. That first debate, I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white...
You see, he was working on this one because that's actually like, you know, that first debate was a long time ago. So he's been like, it took him a while to craft this bar, you know what I'm saying? This particular angle, you know what I'm saying? It took him a while to get this angle together. Yo, I love the fact that he said, yo, black people, stay away from us and anti-Semitism. We're not anti-Semitic. Knock it off. We ain't did nothing to y'all. Oh, I would like to say this. If you might be watching, like, I am live right now on caffeine, but you're probably watching this on YouTube. Okay? You're probably watching this as a, you know what I'm saying? This is where it's going to live forever on YouTube. If you go to my caffeine page, I've talked a lot about black Jews over the past like week. I've talked a lot about black Jews. Okay. So if you go to my caffeine page, you will find a lot more. You'll find some historical content. Matter of fact, let me just show you. So yesterday I did a history class on the black Moorish Jews. And so we talked about many different Jews, black Jews. We talked about this set here. We talked about the Moorish Jews. And then over here, we talked about Amari Stoudemire, who is an Orthodox Jew. We talked about, we also talked about the African Hebrew Israelite from Jerusalem, which is like, you know what I'm saying? And then we talked about the ISUPK, the black Hebrews that be on the corner. And then what else? We have this one about Kyrie, and we broke down the rabbi. So yeah, if you want to find out more information about, you know what I'm saying, Black Hebrews, go on my caffeine page and you'll find a lot more. Also, if you go to YouTube, if you go to the my actual YouTube page, I have the critique on the rabbi. I have a critique on ESPN. I have how the Rastafarians are Black Hebrew Nazarite Jews. I have what is called the Jewish question. I have more information on Kyrie. Let's see. I have Noble Drew Ali in the Moorish Science Temple teaching that we are Semitic Jews. So that's more historic. Here I am talking about Black Zionists and the Kabbalah. I'm talking about what blacks and Jews have in common. So I have a lot of information on this, you know. Basically, what we do here is we talk race, religion, and politics. We talk rap, race, religion, and politics. And so this Kanye Kyrie thing is a nexus for all of these things. So ever since Kanye, you know what I'm saying, got on his thing, and Kyrie, we've been on it. Okay. Kyrie shirt, how did Mansa Musa and Mali make so much money? So yeah, if you'd like to know more information about, you know, Jews and anything of that nature, go to my YouTube page, go to my caffeine page. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow, y'all. Peace.